What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back out with another scary, terrifying, and creepy video from Project Fear, and we are going to be diving down their newest video of the Nonstop paranormal activity at Trans-Allegheny Asylum, Lunatic Asylum. I'm not quite sure where this place is because I've only heard about it once. I think Sam and Colby have gone here as well, but I'm ready to watch with Project Fear. Hopefully you guys are too. So grab a chair, grab some popcorn, your extra pair of pants. It's spooky time. And then also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting that white bar icon that says subscribe. You just gotta sit there and either tickle it, slap it, or punch it. And it's free, it's easy, and then hit the bell icon next to it. So when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted that video. Then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I thank you all so very much for those that subscribed and are already. And let's get into the video.
Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. This was one of the worst nights with non-stop activity.
Oh my God!
Do you remember us from last time?
I do.
Now it's over there. Hello? It's...
Oh my God! Yep, this is Sam and Colby have been here.
What's up?
What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
Welcome back to Project Fear. We are back at probably the most haunted and famous asylum in America. This is a location that absolutely scarred us last time we were here. We are at the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia.
This is arguably one of the most haunted buildings possibly in the world. There are claims of shadow figures, footsteps, doors slamming, disembodied voices, poltergeist activity, everything, you name it, this place has it.
I mean, we'll get into some of our experiences that we had last time, but if you remember from Destination Fear, our show, like this was one of the worst nights with non-stop activity. We will be here to follow up on some of our prior experiences, but we also have access to a brand new building, which is the criminally insane building. When we were here last time, we saw this building and we were all wondering what is in there. That place looks horrible. I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, like, why are you guys so scared? What's up with this place? So what we're gonna do right now is we are all gonna pull out our phones. We don't have a traditional packet like we usually do, but that's just because we've all kind of done our own unique digging. We all have different points we want to make about the history and the haunting. I'm just gonna start.
Here we go.
The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Along the banks of the West Fork River in Weston, West Virginia, sits the remains of the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, an impressive 666-acre campus made up of 13 buildings, the main building being the largest hand-cut stone masonry building in the United States. Opened in 1864,
as Trump says, it's huge.
With the best intentions to house, care for, and even rehabilitate up to 250 patients here, the quest for compassionate and quality mental health care was overshadowed by increasingly horrific conditions and practices, most of which were directly attributed to severe overcrowding. In the 1950s, the population soared to 2,300, which is almost 10 times its capacity. And this place, once intended for health and healing, soon became a genuine house of horrors.
More like a castle of horrors.
Seriously, you can't even call that a house. This is like a castle, like you said.
I'm gonna take that word, a castle.
Tighter and tighter living conditions caused many to act in violence, oftentimes resulting in death. The overpopulation came as a result of society's eagerness at the time to categorize pretty much anything as a mental health condition worthy of institutionalization. The asylum found itself housing individuals with conditions running the gamut, anything from epilepsy to alcohol addiction, female hysteria to asthma, indigestion, tuberculosis, and even men just wanting to desert their wives. Orphans and the mentally handicapped were left here to become wards of the state, and the criminally insane were admitted as well when it was deemed they were too mentally unstable.
Keep locked at all times. Don't go in there.
Unstable to stand trial.
It's actually really sad if you think about it. You have people who actually probably deserve to be here due to their medical issue going on, but then you had people who were dropped off here who really didn't have anything going on with them, and they were mixed in with these incredibly dangerous individuals.
Yeah, that's like, we'll be reading in a second, but like a lot of violence happened here, and that's probably why. People who shouldn't have been here were here with people who actually needed help.
And it's clear that people who needed help couldn't even get the help they needed because of overcrowding.
While an exact number is not available, over 5,500 people are estimated to be buried at the Trans-Allegheny Asylum, with some sources suggesting that the number could be in the 5-figure range. The burials took place in 3 cemeteries on the asylum grounds, with most graves marked by simple numbered concrete markers due to financial reasons or families being unable to claim the bodies.
How hard is it to just put their name on the grave?
Right.
Instead of just a number. Like, I don't think it was a financial thing. I'm pretty sure it was a we don't care about you thing.
I think the way they treated their bodies after they passed is probably equally as bad as they treated them while they were alive.
Yeah, and that's why this place is haunted. Like, these are restless spirits here.
Also, if you think about the numbers, if there was 5 figures of deaths and grave sites back there, well, they only had 2,300 people in at a time. Like, that means there's a bunch of turnover of people dying and dying and dying.
Once a sanctuary for the mentally ill, the asylum quickly turned into a miserable holding tank for the unwanted and discarded. The appalling conditions led to decrepit buildings with rotting floors and beams, smells of raw sewage, and a severe shortage of medical professionals. By the 1980s, only a few hundred patients remained, and the building was crumbling. With accounts of patient neglect, assaults, and murders, the hospital gained a reputation for...
Just think about how many people have gone through these buildings and walked these halls.
...being unsafe for both the patients and the staff. It finally closed its doors in 1994 when the West Virginia Department of Health and Human Resources officially closed the facility down for good.
As far as asylums go, that's pretty late closure.
True.
Like, I don't know, we've been to a lot of places that closed in like the 60s, 70s.
It was only
but
22
like,
years
this
ago.
one stayed open till the 90s, the mid-90s.
Yeah, that is pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Society had become fixated on trying to treat the mentally ill, but wanted to do so in an efficient and cost-effective way that would pose a minimal threat to society. From these well-meaning desires, various barbaric and unproven procedures and treatments were developed, and thus was birthed one of the medical community's darkest chapters. Trans-Allegheny became home to many unthinkable treatments and procedures, some of which resulted in harm, disability, and even death. Some patients were involuntarily sterilized with the promise for a quicker release from the asylum. Insulin shock therapy would induce comas with the hope of dimming restlessness in the patients. Once electroshock was developed, it was administered daily. Some of the treatments so severe that the convulsions experienced by the patients would cause broken bones. As far as like medical background goes, I do believe that a lot of these upcoming, potentially celebrated procedures were first used in locations like this.
Yeah.
But on top of that, even the ones that were approved are now looked at as a complete barbaric act.
I mean, this was the only asylum in the country that we could find that did forced sterilizations too. That's some like Nazi Germany stuff.
Most suffered permanent brain damage, but by far the most horrific of these medical practices was the ice pick transorbital lobotomy, a practice performed by the neurologist Dr. Walter Freeman, who popularized the procedure. The procedure was quick and cheap and involved driving a surgical pick through the eye socket and into the brain. It is believed that he performed hundreds of lobotomies at Trans-Allegheny as a miracle cure for violent, suicidal, or unmanageable patients. Unfortunately, many patients were left severely disabled from the procedure, and some even died as a result. I just feel like medicine and science is so calculated that I don't understand.
Where do you see a door in these eyes right here? Like, where do you see to go up inside? Like, there's no door.
And how this even got approved by jamming an ice pick through the orbit, which everyone has different facial structures. So this isn't like something that's measurable.
It almost seems like a lazy way out, like just like numb them, turn them into something
I can't see if the duck is right down here in this tree, but I don't think so.
They're not.
They basically took what made these people them and their individual.
They have a hidden duck throughout the series, and I just wanted to see if I could find it in this one.
Individuality and scrambled their brains, literally.
At best, the folks who called Trans-Allegheny home were neglected. At worst, they were tortured or even killed. 130 years of built-up pain, anger, and neglect ultimately turned the asylum into a hotspot for wandering spirits, some of them as dangerous dead as they were alive. It is no surprise with such a perfect cocktail of human suffering, death, and trauma that this historic asylum is considered to be the most haunted asylum in America. Most of this property is consumed by a paranormally charged presence that seems to permeate into every nook and cranny of each and every building. Common occurrences include slamming doors, disembodied screams and moans echoing down empty corridors, cold spots and sudden drafts, shadow figures, and objects moving on their own. Lots of electronic evidence has been captured and documented throughout the campus, and visitors commonly have trouble with their cell phones or other devices.
Which we'll get to in a second.
Yeah. Most active areas include lobotomy recovery, located in a sub-level in the basement. This is where patients would be taken for their procedures, and if they survive, for their recovery as well. People have been scratched on the back of the neck, experienced extreme nausea and severe headaches, and have felt an unexplained electrical charge pass through them.
What if I have
Ward T.
now?
Located on the 4th floor of the main building, this was the former alcoholic rehabilitation wing. People have reported distinct footsteps running towards them so aggressively that they can actually feel the vibrations on the floor. Others have experienced scratches, welts, and even burns on their backs. Poltergeist activity is witnessed here, and many visitors find themselves so scared that they vow to never come back to that spot. Ward R. Also located on the 4th floor, there is a creeper spirit here. It runs across the ceiling and in front of the windows at the end of the hall. Those who see the creeper with their own eyes become violently ill and get extremely shaky. It is described as a non-human and is thought to embody the building's darker energy rather than that of a single spirit. Growls have been heard coming from room 717, and one woman felt her face suddenly burn with welts in the shape of claw marks appearing on both sides of her face shortly after. There's a lot of burning, scratching, physical attacks in this building, especially on the 4th floor.
Ward F, found on the 3rd floor. This was the violent men's ward. Shadow figures can be seen peering around the corners, and spontaneous whistling and laughter has been heard. This is where Dean Mahaney was hung and bludgeoned to death with a bedpost by 2 fellow patients in 1987. His room is said to be icy cold with whispers, shadows, and feelings of dread. It is said that Dean's spirit lingers in his old dorm room today, replaying the trauma. A large black shadow also started stalking the hallway here shortly after one of Dean's murderers passed away.
They definitely have They definitely know how to make good cinematic videos.
This is the new building, okay?
Here we go. Okay, this is all brand new.
The criminally insane building. A separate building out back. This is the structure where the hospital's most dangerous patients, the criminally insane, were housed. The patients, up to 240 of them, were dangerous convicts deemed too mentally ill to stand trial. This is where Trans-Allegheny's most lost, forgotten, and feared patients went to die. The building looks different from the other buildings. The long, plain cement building takes on the air of a prison, more than that of a hospital or institution. This building's main purpose was to contain. This area was considered the most dangerous part of the asylum, and staff accounts describe it as a place of frequent fights, stabbings, strangulations, and patient-on-patient murders. Many visitors today report intense and unusual occurrences in this building, and most consider this building to be the most haunted.
And then people think that they have it bad nowadays. Get your feelings hurt, and oh my gosh, think about what you had to deal with back then.
Part of the hospital. Freaking myself out.
I know.
Claims of shadowy figures, including a tall, top-hatted figure known as the Joker, can often be seen lurking at the end of hallways. There are also reports of doppelgangers, of living people roaming the building. Some visitors and guides have reported experiencing physical contact, such as burning sensations, pinches, and even being grabbed.
Oh.
So that didn't sound happy.
No, dude, and once again, another part of this place that is a lot of physical, like, interactions with
like the
spirits,
cross.
not just slamming doors and voices, it's physically attacking you.
Who knows if it's actually the most haunted part of this entire place, but like, if it is, that's gonna be terrifying, because we already know this building is so scary. Before we get going, I do think we should just quickly talk about the phone call.
Dude, yeah. So Chelsea and I were in Dean Mahaney's room when my phone started ringing. I looked at it and it was Tanner calling me. I answered the phone thinking they needed something, and all I heard through it, like, it sounded like someone was like gasping for breath. Hello? Choking, gasping for breath. It sounded like a replay of this man dying. That's not even the craziest part. That is crazy. Yeah. But the craziest part.
So they told us that that was happening, and I didn't even have my phone on me. So it wasn't a pocket dial, it wasn't anything like that. So we decided, let's run to my phone, see where it's at, in the gear room, ran all the way downstairs, pulled out my phone, and it was dead. The battery completely died, so there's no possible way that my phone should have been even able to call Alex.
What people didn't get to see was the effects it kind of had on us after this. Like, just tell them quickly kind of like how it affected you and your phone.
Yeah, I got rid of my phone, I switched services, and I completely got rid of that phone. I couldn't have it anywhere near me.
That was crazy. Like, he threw his phone away.
Yeah.
By the way, it sounded non-human.
Yeah.
Totally not human.
It was a screech that I've never heard before.
Yeah.
Craziest thing too is this episode aired right on TV, and all of a sudden we start getting like hit with messages online from a few different groups who had been here and had the same thing happen, where they were getting a call from another member and a weird screaming voice came through.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude, I
gotta
remember
go.
thinking like, no one's
go.
gonna believe that this is like real, like this actually happened. And all of a sudden, yeah, like numerous
No one's gonna believe it unless it happens to them.
people told us about their experience with this. But it is getting dark.
It's getting dark. The sun's about to go down here, so we're gonna pack up and head inside, and once it's dark, we will start our night.
Let's get this over with.
Round
Yay.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, we're taking a quick break from today's video.
So the
definitely
sun
looks
just
creepy.
went down, it is dark out, and we're about to start our night. Because this place is so big, we are going to split into teams. And I just want to say, that bug just stopped.
The bug just stopped.
So we're gonna start our night. I just want to say up the top, Connor, you will be joining us tonight.
Let's go home.
coming in.
You're gonna die tonight.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah.
We are going to be splitting up into
That's not
teams
fine.
because this place is so big. And so me and Tanner, we are going to go and start off here in the main Kirkbride building. And then Chelsea, Connor, and Alex, you guys are going to go check out the brand new Criminally Insane building.
It's not brand new, but it's new to us.
New to us.
Yeah, new to us.
It's fairly old.
This thing was just put up the day ago.
This is just part one here too. We will be sleeping alone later for a part 2 video. So long night ahead of us. Remember the Rockstar shirt?
Yep.
That started here.
That's pretty
the
cool.
Rockstar shirt when you complimented it. How's this one?
You know what? That's also pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. You can get it on feargear.shop. All new stuff.
Fear
This one's
Gear.
probably not there anymore. Sorry you missed it, but there's all new stuff. Feargear.shop. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go, go, go. It's game time. Project Fear.
Copy that. We're gonna sit this one out.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
That's the end of the video.
Let's have a great night.
Can we get a cheers?
Cheers.
Can we get a
Cheers! Oh, my camera's broken.
See you guys.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. Have a good one. We'll talk to you in like 2 hours maybe.
You know, as our leader, I'm just gonna say putting those 3 together was not the smartest choice. Probably not gonna get a whole lot done.
It's gonna be a really scary trio right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, I mean, I feel like we're gonna get the most scared. Like, this is the most scared group of people possible.
Scared Squad.
Scared Squad. Yo, am I part of the Scared Squad now?
Squad.
Oh, let's go.
Comment down below who you think's gonna scream first. And it's okay to say me. It is okay.
Yeah, it's
Full permission to be totally transparent and honest.
This is such a
Nothing against it, but Chelsea, I think you're gonna be the scaredest.
big building. We're still not around the main building yet.
Oh my gosh. Holy crap.
oh my gosh, that's just a deer. 3 deer. Hey guys.
Okay.
Oh chill, right?
Just hanging out.
Just
I know.
hanging
The
out.
fact they're not scared of us makes me think that they've definitely seen some things.
Or they're...
Here we go.
Here we go.
Me and you.
About to go into this entire building by ourselves.
Gosh, it's so creepy. I mean, last time we were here was me and you doing a duo as well. I wanted to keep the team similar because of what happened last time with the phone call and just see if maybe having the same energy, the same groups brings out the same type of activity.
Right.
I feel like me and you should go to Ward F where that's like the room where Alex got the phone call last time from you. Last time when we were here, we never used the spirit box. So that'd be a really good idea is go into there with the spirit box. If it can manipulate a phone, like it should manipulate that.
I mean, that device alone.
I want that black, or not the black, the gray device that they have. It's a Panasonic. That one, I love that one.
Is supposed to be manipulated,
Like
so that would be like I think our
$3,000.
best bet to try to get any type of communication.
Okay.
All right, let's
go find the 3rd floor and the Ward
Do
F.
it.
Dude, this is so strange being back, actually.
It's weird being the only ones in here.
Right.
Because like even last time there was never a moment where there was just 2 of us in here.
Wow. This is bringing back memories.
I wonder what the smell is like.
Okay,
Go to
this is the 3rd floor, right?
Yeah.
The old school, like the Ferrari school.
man.
It had that old mildew
Dude,
smell.
come on. This is so creepy.
Oh, I'm just gonna show the audience really quick what we're seeing. So we're shooting in night vision, so it looks really bright. All I can see right now is that little slit of orange light coming from the staircase. It is very dark, and me and Tanner do not have flashlights.
No.
A shadow
And instantly
goes by.
my brain is just going like, oh yeah, there's just someone in there.
It feels like it.
But we're by ourselves, so there shouldn't be anyone there.
There it is.
Dude, we are so far from them. Like, so freaking far.
Do you guys notice too how this building is like tucked behind everything else?
Oh, true.
So freaky. Oh my
I'm ready for them to like.
How sad is this? You have one visitor window. That's it. There's just a single
One?
visitor window. Holy buckets, dude. I did not expect to see Alex on the other side. But like when you go to a prison and you see these, you see multiple windows for visitation. This is one window for the whole entire building. That just shows you that people probably didn't visit often.
Dude, this is so creepy.
Holy crap!
Oh my gosh, dude, there's a freaking mannequin.
Oh yeah.
Why would
yeah,
they put
definitely
that
get me.
there? Hello? Dude, that was so loud. Literally, like from the packet too, they said this is a noisy building.
It's noisy and there's a lot of like physical attacks.
No way, Jose.
I don't know if the camera picked that up. That was a deep, like,
Crazy.
thud. That was probably from like either
it's
the
not the
second or
building
third floor.
settling.
Someone here?
There's walking.
Dude, there's... Can you come down to the 1st floor? You have a visitor.
Guys, I'm so scared right now.
Are you in here? Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Oh, there's beds over here. Look at that. So this is exactly how it would have looked. Just beds lined up here.
So basically, the layout of these different wings, there was no like isolated cell for each of these people. They were living amongst themselves, all these dangerous people. Imagine trying to like manage that.
Seems like a place that you would want to put Chris Watts in. Let the people do their business.
I feel like we should go check the other floors out and then find a spot to like whip out some gear and ask some questions.
Why does the top floor feel like it's gonna be scarier than this floor?
Because we can't get out.
We can't get out quick.
There we go. Didn't even think I would get an answer to that question.
We've been to plenty.
And of course, guys, if you see or hear anything that I don't or they don't, please timestamp it and tell me what you hear or see.
Of these places to know exactly why the top floors suck.
I'd love to go with them. Plus, they're a Midwest company, or ghost hunters too.
Oh my gosh. This is a totally different vibe.
I should say crew, not company.
This just feels different up here, to be honest with you.
This is the building. They said there's like that weird entity called like the Joker. It doesn't say like what floor or anything he's on. It's just the whole building. Mm-hmm.
Is there anyone up here? Can you make a noise if you're here with us?
I do find it kind of weird that once we get up to this floor where all the noises seem to have been coming from, it's just been silent.
Those were some pretty loud noises too. You think we would hear them? Like when you think of the patients here, I don't know how many patients walk through the doors of this location and were able to walk out freely, but I can almost guarantee you that the people who came and stayed in this building probably never left.
Except for the ones that escaped.
By holding the guards hostage.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how scary that would be?
Dude.
Yo.
Right when you guys were talking about escaping and holding guards hostage.
If you want to escape, we know a way out. We can help you if you come into this room. It's okay, you can come over here. But when you are in this room, can you make a loud enough noise for us to know you're here?
I'm just hoping to see something.
Yo, this is terrifying.
This is really scary.
Oh man, look at the end of the hall.
That is so creepy looking.
Dude, there's like a whole entire like mock setup.
Oh man, look at the picture of the lobotomy.
This is the setup of what the lobotomies would look like. They lay someone down on this bed, grab the pick and hammer right here, and just, you know, do the quote-unquote operation. Which is just gross.
Wonder when it was open. You remember when they said it was open?
Ooh, wow.
This is Ward F. This is the violent men's ward, and this is where people see shadow figures, but even...
What was that? One of the doors knocked. You heard that, right?
Yeah, it honestly sounded like a rattle.
Yeah.
Like wood.
Like almost as if one of the doors tried to like open or close, but got stuck on the floor.
This is where people see shadow figures, but even... This is where people see shadow figures, but even...
Yeah.
Hello?
Is someone here with us? We thought we heard one of the doors move. Can you do that again?
What I was trying to say was that this is the violent men's ward. This is where people see shadow figures, but even more creepy, people hear whistling and screams up here. And then, yes, this is where Dean was murdered as well. Oh my God. I don't know what that noise was.
I don't know either.
It definitely sounded like one of these wooden doors. Just super faint, but still apparent.
Right. This is trippy. This is where I slept last.
Oh yeah, he slept here. This is his room, right?
Yeah, this is his room right here.
Oh my God. Wow. This is where the heinous crime happened. He was murdered at the bedpost.
Yeah, people might be wondering, like, what do you mean by that? They put his head down on the ground, put the bedpost on top of his head, and then repeatedly jumped up and down on the bed. It's a very grotesque and disgusting act.
It's something we didn't know. Like last time we were here, Alex and Chelsea were in this room when the phone call happened. And when you consider what you just said, and when you hear the voice that came through on their phone, you could make the case that it was like a residual sound of what he was doing, the screams that he was emitting.
Totally agree.
I know we already said it, but I mean, because last time we were here, we never used the spirit box. It's probably the move right now is to set up somewhere and whip out the spirit box. And like, obviously, if this thing can mess with a cell phone, it should be able to manipulate the frequencies of the spirit box and give us messages, maybe even scream again like it did. So I feel like that's the plan.
Break that gray thing out.
Let's do it.
I got a Sonic one. That's a creepy looking building.
We're new here. You want to show us around?
Oh, you guys, this is seclusion. So this is where people went when they were not controllable.
The worst of the worst of the worst actually got their own cells. Dude, honestly, in this place, I almost feel like I'd rather have my own room and not be surrounded by people that are criminally insane and violent.
Hoping you don't have a cellmate in here.
Oh, dude, true. Like, actually, who knows?
Knows that they didn't put like 5 guys in
Okay,
the
so
room.
this is just the same as the first floor.
Yo.
What was that? That's like a chain. Hello?
I'd be looking for chains.
Who's in here?
Tower room?
Hello?
You know what that sounded like to me? I swear I heard like, it almost sounded like a chain.
Yes.
It almost sounded like a guard with like handcuffs.
That's exactly what I heard too. 100%. That's the thought that went through my head when I heard that.
They're like handcuffs or like shackles.
Or shackles. And I'm trying to think rationally, like what could actually make...
Oh my God! What was that? Oh my God, dude.
That was right here. Right here.
Dude, that was like someone put their hand on the railing.
Yes.
Like, no joke, dude, just...
Yes.
Rationally, like what could actually make...
Oh my God! What was that?
It was literally right here.
Oh.
Hello? Can you come out here? Okay, I don't know.
What were we just talking about?
I was
Shackles in like a prison guard, like, because we heard the chains rattling and then it sounded like someone literally just smacked their hand on the railing.
I say we whip out some gear right here. This is where we just heard a sound, and this is where, is this solitary?
Seclusion. And it's in the center of this building. I think it's a great spot.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's go, let's set up right here.
Okay.
nice. We have the PS device. This is a device that has a word database inside of it.
expensive
And it
device.
is said that spirits can manipulate the frequencies within this device to choose words from that database and communicate with us. So, if you want to hold it, unless you want me to, I can man the flashlight.
What was that? God. Hello?
Holy shit.
Was the
Dude.
loudest.
Dude, this is a
She
stupid
grabbed
spot.
both of them, was like, "Ah!"
We just pulled out a device that you can talk to us through if you want to. Can you come up here and have a conversation with us instead of just making loud noises?
Dude.
You guys, that was so freaking loud.
Whoever's making these sounds, were you a prisoner here? Were you a guard? Is this the Joker? Can you use your voice? Who's here right now? Oh my gosh, dude, I can't do this.
Mark?
Mark, were you a prisoner here?
Or Mark as in on the body.
If anyone wants to have a conversation, we want to talk to whoever's making all this noise here. Can you describe your experience in this building?
Legs.
Marks on
If anyone
legs.
has a mark on their legs.
Oh.
I wonder if that was a statement. I'm gonna mark your legs.
Oh my gosh, dude. That makes sense too. Like, people get scratched here.
Fight.
Fight. You did ask, what was it like being here?
Yeah. What was your experience?
What was your
like? Fight.
People were killed in here. You guys know that, right? Like,
Yeah.
people were killed in this building.
I wonder if we're talking with someone who was killed in this building.
Can you give us a word to describe if you were killed here?
This is the spirit box, and it scans radio frequencies.
I have that one.
Spirits can manipulate these frequencies to come through with their voice. We're just going to start scanning and see if someone here wants to talk to us. Maybe Dean, maybe someone else. There's obviously hundreds and hundreds of spirits that are said to be here. Whoever's in here, you can try to use your voice through this device. Can you tell us who you are?
No way.
That was a scream.
Like right away, the first thing that came out was a scream.
Can you do that louder? Why are you screaming?
Is someone hurting you?
Down low?
Down something.
Down for sure. Dean, are you here? Can you say your name, Dean?
Don't like it here.
Don't like it here?
Don't like it here. I heard like.
Yeah.
I heard like for sure.
Yeah. I mean, who would like it here? It would make a bunch of sense for him to go like, I don't like it here.
Don't like it here. We're so sorry for whoever we're talking to. If this is Dean, if it's not, we're sorry that you had to go through this location in this place. Can you tell us why you don't like it here? My family?
Yeah, I heard family.
Don't like nothing here. Something family.
No, was it like no family here?
Do you miss your family? Can you say family again?
What were the conditions like here? Over 3,000?
Dude, yeah, I heard like 3, maybe 1,000.
Yeah. From what I know in the research, like there's 2,300 people here at one point. Maybe even those numbers were off. Like it just overcrowded. That's speculation,
That's
but
only
like
4 digits.
That was like 3 something.
something.
I said 5.
How did it feel to live here? Can you please use all your energy to speak clearly?
Do you remember us from last time?
I do.
Something. It's always a man. We're getting a man every time.
Yep. And again, for people at home, like it is rapidly scanning all these different radio stations. So the fact that we're getting even remotely the same voice doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It is scanning it so quickly that we should not be hearing the same voice.
And you'd think too, we would have heard a female at least once.
Right.
Who's this man? Can you please just try to be more clear and tell us your name? Timothy.
I don't know.
Can you please be more clear?
Is one of Dean's killers here?
Over here? So you're saying you're one of the killers?
I remember being in the Estes method when I was at Farrar with my cousin, and it's a whole nother ballpark when you're listening and you can feel things, and it like, I can't wait to do it again for a ghost investigation, but it's just interesting how they get to do it with this device and not be under the Estes method. But I feel like the Estes method just takes away all your senses besides your hearing, and it just puts you in a whole nother realm.
Over where? Where are you?
I remember one of their names. Can you say it?
The name is Jim, right?
Yeah, Jim.
My name is Dakota, and this is Tanner. Can you say one of our names, just so we know that you can hear us?
Nice.
I've met you before?
I would say I hate you.
I hate you?
Maybe it was I
Yeah.
met you. I met you might have been it.
I met you.
We just want to know that you can actually hear us, so we're actually having a conversation. Can you just to prove it to us, can you say one of our names? I'm Dakota, and this is Tanner.
Can you please say one of our names?
How about him? He's the one who slept up here and was here for the longest time.
We're not gonna hurt you, you're not gonna get in trouble. We just want you to come closer and state one of our names. I'm just so confused on what's going on. Like, there's been different aspects of someone speaking, but
Watch over here on the right side of the wall here. I'm going to rewind it back a little bit. Go right about here. Now watch that right side next to Tanner. You see anything?
and state one of our names. I'm just so confused on what's going on. Like, there's been different aspects of someone speaking, but like they're just blanket statements, and then it almost seems like they walk away after.
Exactly. I was going to say the same thing. It's like it's not quite being direct yet. Like, it's not saying our names.
Where I saw something on that side.
Maybe it has to just maybe to earn its trust. Last time it didn't really get crazy till later.
That's fair.
We're gonna leave here pretty soon, but we'd love if you could just give us a few more messages. We're not even gonna ask any questions anymore. We're just gonna let this go, and we're just hoping you can come through with some final messages for us. Whoa. I don't know what that was. I thought I heard something medical. Like medical.
Right.
Everyone watching, definitely comment below what you think that one just said.
And timestamp it so we know what you're talking about.
Very strange.
Okay, we're gonna turn it on again. Just let you talk, but we're not gonna be in here for too much longer. That was definitely a clear voice. Like,
Yep.
I think it said force them.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, we obviously got to get going here. Like,
Yep.
we can't stay in here for this long. What are the chances the entire session it's male voices? It almost like is compelling because it was all men. Like, this is the men's violent ward.
That's a good point. The fact that it is all men actually confirms the fact that, like, yeah, we are speaking in the men's violent ward.
Mm-hmm. Not a single female voice. Well, I feel like we definitely didn't get anything conclusive, but lots of voices and stuff we actually were able to decipher too. I will say too, like, when we turned it on, we were looking for a scream, and the very first thing was like a very faint scream.
Right.
And then we heard nothing like that the rest of the session.
Was like
we've been in here for 45 minutes to an hour.
We do know that this spot is still very active.
Mm-hmm.
There are things going on in this room.
Definitely weird. Wasn't as crystal clear or as bizarre as last time, but yeah, I think we should go maybe to the 4th floor and hit one of the haunted wards up there.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Tell us what happened here. What did you have to do to be put in seclusion? Like, it must be pretty bad.
Cemetery.
Cemetery.
Are they out in the cemetery?
Kid.
Was that
That's
like a
like
way
a
of saying
child?
like they killed a kid? There was children in this asylum.
Were children here?
Oh yeah, there were orphans in that area, but there were kids that were under 18 that were tried.
So if you were an inmate in the other building, you kill a kid in that building, you would get sent to this building.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I would assume.
Are you okay?
What the heck?
Dude, my throat just got super scratchy. Maybe it's because I'm just talking.
You okay? That came out of nowhere.
I can breathe. I just can't even talk.
Okay.
What?
I can't talk.
Do you want me to go get water?
Yeah.
Okay.
That literally happened like I've had a cough before, but I've never just like lost my voice on the spot. That is so weird.
I've lost my voice
I'm
from
like,
ailments.
I can't even talk. Dude,
Or
what
illness.
is this? It's like my throat just like, I can breathe, but it feels like it's closing.
Silence it.
Alex? Alex!
Dude, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh.
You okay?
I think, dude, my voice is.
give my voice just like a break. I just completely lost my voice, dude.
Right before, we were like kind of guessing whoever we're talking to killed a kid. And if that was something like paranormally affecting you, like that person could have easily just gone up and like grabbed your throat.
Oh my gosh.
Did somebody do this
Like
to
that.
Connor? Sign.
Fine.
Curse.
What the heck? It feels like a curse.
Trouble.
Curse.
Communicate.
Communicate. It's a weird series of words right there.
That's super relevant. Benefit of the doubt. It's a really dusty building. Maybe I just nailed some dust. But to get that after all of this is weird.
How many dusty buildings have we been in our lifetime where our
She's
voice
like-
just like
I don't think so.
gives out in a...
Never.
I don't know. None.
Are you affecting Connor? If you are, can you give us a word that would just indicate that and solidify it for us?
Word I'm looking for is mute. Silent.
It's starting to come back. I can like clear it now at least.
If there's anyone in here and you want to communicate with us, we're giving you one last chance to let us know a message. You can use this device to communicate with us. Trouble.
We already got the word trouble earlier, right?
Yeah, it said trouble twice.
Twice.
I don't know if it's referring to like we're gonna be in trouble or they were in trouble. Like,
If we're in trouble, can you make a noise again down this hallway?
Nothing.
Me and Tanner now, we're gonna go up to the 4th floor. We're gonna go to Ward T, which is where we were last time when they got the phone call. It's a very, very creepy part of the building. It's probably one of the creepiest looking wards. We'll show you guys on a map where we're headed, just like a little overview, but the Ward T is on the far, far left of the building.
To walk through an entire ward just to get to the ward.
We're walking into Ward T. This is the former alcoholic rehabilitation area. People have heard footsteps, loud footsteps that they can feel on the ground. People have been scratched and had welts appear on them. And then this is also a very big hotspot for just poltergeist activity, just objects moving.
Here it is. Here's Ward T.
This is it.
Gulp.
Oh my goodness. Just the rush of memories right now. Whoa.
That sounds like someone outside, like screaming for their life.
Honestly. Whoa. Whoa.
That
Maybe
was
not
a
even
voice.
outside. It was just really echoey and faint.
Yeah. Are you hearing that movement?
Steps. Dude, something's moving down there. Hello?
Is someone down there? Yo.
Dude, that is like straight up walking.
There's legitimate walking happening right now.
Can you come closer? That's like the main claim. People hear footsteps, and so much so that they can feel them on their feet.
Like, if I didn't know any better, I would have thought multiple people were down there.
Yeah. And that's a dead end, by the way. Like, that's where it ends.
Yeah.
Let's just go down and check it out and see if there's not like a natural explanation, like something blowing in the wind.
Right. Do you talk?
No,
You swear to God?
I did not talk.
I was gonna say I just heard what Tanner heard.
What'd you hear?
I thought you whispered to me.
No.
Okay, 47:54. Let's bring it back a little bit. Let's bring it right about here.
Know any better? I would have thought multiple
Listen really
people were
hard.
down there.
And that's a dead end, by the way. Like, that's where it ends.
Yeah.
Listen carefully.
Let's just go down and check it out and see if there's not like a natural explanation, like something blowing in the wind.
Right.
Did you talk?
No,
You swear to God?
I did not talk. What'd you hear?
I thought you whispered to me.
No, I did not just whisper to you.
For real.
100%, dude. I was dead silent. My camera, you'll know.
It was talking.
My audio, if I whispered, you'd hear it.
Did you talk? Did you talk?
This floor is really creepy.
What about,
Honestly.
did you lock it?
No, it's behind us. We were going down there to see if what's behind us.
Oh, what in the hell?
Now it's over there.
Somebody is legit talking.
Hello?
Dude, it's like a bunch of people just walking around, like some sort of like residual
Walking.
energy just moving around.
Honestly, like as if this place was still active and up and running.
Even though we were hearing some stuff that way, most of the loud noises are still that way. Let's just go quickly check everything.
Yep.
Watch, just in the corner.
Okay, we're at the end of the hall, just one room to our right and left. Let's see if we hear it again. That is so bizarre, dude. I thought we were gonna come down here and see like an open window and something smacking against the wall. Like nothing.
Nothing at all. That would explain all of that.
Here's what I'm thinking. I have the music box and the Ovilus.
Okay.
Let's just like set up in the center of the hall with the music box on, and then we'll also turn on the Ovilus just to get words, but we'll have like one thing to detect if something is actually moving, and another thing to maybe have a conversation with.
Smart. Let's do it.
This is the music box. Like I said, it's a device that picks up motion. If something comes in front of it,
I want that thing too, but it's like $400.
and I also have an Ovilus. This is a device that has a word database inside of it. It said that spirits can manipulate this to choose words. We're hearing someone up here, and we'd love to talk to you. If you step in front of that box on the ground, a song will play. Otherwise, you can use this device in my hand to talk to us. You can choose words. How?
How? Wonder if it's confused, like, how is he able to talk right now?
True. Like, how is this possible? Why did you make all those noises right away? Were you trying to get our attention or scare us? You said squeeze. This is where people get scratches and welts, and it said squeeze.
And that's like a kind of a gross term to hear when you know that this place is known for physical, like, touch and physical violence.
Why do you physically hurt people up here?
F.
Just said F. The letter F. Never seen that.
Me neither.
I mean, we just came from Ward F. That's weird.
That's creepy.
I mean, that's where they were when they got the call. We were up here. They were in Ward F. Maybe there's some like weird connection to this floor and Ward F. What do you want us to know while we're up here?
I'm really hoping something like big happens.
We're probably going to move out of this spot soon. Is there somewhere in this building that we should go to communicate better?
I feel kind of weird. Like I actually feel
Are you
kind of
feeling
weird.
like sick?
Can't really tell, but I don't feel like I did when I walked in here. My head is actually hurting.
Really? Seriously? It just said actually.
It just said actually. It said it right after
Right.
I said actually. My head actually hurts actually.
Actually.
Come on.
I legitimately think something is here
Caught mimicking
like
us.
mimicking and affecting both of you.
I also find it weird that when you started getting better, I started getting worse.
That is weird.
Why are you doing this to them?
What did we do? Did we offend you?
Are you affecting Chelsea and Connor? Like, is that you? Can you confirm that to us?
I don't like jumping to conclusions, but it's...
Oh my God!
That was so loud.
What could that have even been? I feel like we need to go down there. Like, we need to go see if it's something natural or not. But then maybe we just go down to the first floor, get closer to the exit.
Closer to fresh air, because I need it.
If it is something natural, like to me, it sounds like it's got to be hitting like this railing or one of these railings. We have to see if there's something touching one of the railings. There's like nothing on the railings. Could have been this. Like, I'm making noise quick.
Dude, it said the word lock. Do you remember that?
Dude, it did. Is that the sound? If that's the sound, I'm gonna freak out. I do it again.
That honestly sounds like it could definitely be it. Because it was like just like a singular metallic noise.
Yeah, I don't like jumping to conclusions, but it's...
Dude, okay, if it was this
Kinda
lock,
sounds like
that's
it.
too much of a coincidence that we got the words lock.
I know.
There's not a lot of items in here. Even the doors that were upstairs, they're no longer there. So like, there's only so many things that can cause a noise like that.
You know what's weird though? Like thinking back to like the second we stepped in here, we were hearing like walking, it sounded like a ton of noise above us. And then we got up there and most of the noises were coming from back down here. You guys were both getting physically affected up there. I feel like we didn't get a ton of answers to who we were actually talking to, but whoever it was like clearly does not want people in here talking to them.
How's your head, by the way?
It honestly does feel a little better.
No
Dude,
way.
that's
Freaking weird.
Do you guys think we should check in with Dakota and Tanner?
I think we definitely should check in with him.
Are they gonna swap?
If you make a very loud noise, we will leave. It has to be super loud.
Hey guys, just wanted to check in.
Oh my gosh.
Horrible
He's gonna need his extra pair of pants.
timing. How's it going?
That means it was the best timing.
Dude, not gonna lie, Nick, we have had some of the loudest noises, and both Connor and Chelsea had like something actually like physically affect them.
What?
Yeah, dude, I mean, I can't even imagine. Me and Tanner are going through very similar things here, just with the loud noises.
Dude, well, you're heading to the front right now to meet up with you guys.
Copy. I hope you guys are doing good.
Once we meet up in the middle, we'll hear what happened. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Observe. I think we should wrap up here and go meet up with the rest of the team. It's very weird that the music box didn't go off. I thought we would after hearing so many footsteps, but definitely some interesting responses on this device.
100%.
My leg is asleep.
They got places that obviously have been taken care of.
How
but
was
there's
it?
places that
Dude,
have not been
that
taken
building is so noisy.
Dude, this one is too.
care of. They're gonna swap.
And when we tested it out, it sounded exactly like that. Like someone was just trying to get us to come back down to the first floor.
Oh, and Connor lost his voice for 30 minutes.
What? Dude.
Nuh-uh.
The whole time.
As soon as he started getting better, I had a headache.
Yeah, like my voice started coming back, and randomly Chelsea's like my head hurts.
Now I don't have a headache.
Okay, well, I think what we should do right now is just switch. So you guys go to the Kirkbride building, the main building, and me and Tanner will go where you just came from.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, let's do it. Let's go to the criminally insane building.
Have you ever thought you'd say that in your lifetime?
No, actually.
Right?
Oh boy.
Woo! That scared the shit out of me.
Scared me too.
Okay.
God, that's such an intimidating building.
It's so scary.
I just remember us all leaving last time. Every single one of us was asking the same question, like, what is that building though?
Yup.
And then now we're here.
Freaky looking building.
Yeah, doesn't even look anything like the other buildings.
No.
After everything they just went through, I'm freaking nervous to go in here.
Right?
Physical stuff. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, dude. There's like 2 wings to our left and right. Oh my God.
Oh, what?
Mannequin.
Dude, I hate mannequins.
Oh.
They're just big
I'll
dolls.
never like them.
Okay. Ooh, it's hot in here. There's all the beds.
It's hot? Wouldn't that be creepy if somebody was like sitting on one of the beds back there?
Wow. Okay. That's what this side looks like. Hello? Is there anybody in here with us?
We had a couple of our friends in here earlier. Said that you were really loud. Can you do that for us?
Okay. Same thing on this side, just no beds. Hey, on the bright side, at least you can get over 10 minutes of deleted scenes from this video if you go to fearclub.com. So if you're liking this video and you want some deleted scenes and some bonus material, go to fearclub.com. It's right there. That's the only bright side there is.
There's really not another bright side.
No, I'm trying to be a little happy here.
Yeah.
All right, let's go up. That is a creepy incline.
It's kind of like hard to like showcase on camera, but like this isn't a hallway. This is like a large ramp that goes to the next floor.
Yeah. It's very weird. I feel like I'm gonna fall.
Like it's going up at like a 30-degree angle.
I'm waiting for something to like, boom, or like start talking.
Couple cell blocks. I'm guessing they used to have like cells and stuff. Yeah, what the heck?
Or watching
Hello?
somebody walk by.
Is there somebody over here?
Like right here. What if somebody like just walks by like a black figure?
My name's Tanner, and this is Dakota. We'd love to talk with you. Can you show us that you're here?
We were told that you made a very loud noise in here not too long ago. Can you make that same crashing noise for us?
Pretty quiet right now.
These are the holding cells?
Yeah, these are the holding cells. So like if people are misbehaving, they'd be shoved into these cells.
What a scary freaking spot to be placed. Obviously they were violent and criminals, so deserved it, but still.
I mean, but just look at, this is your one window to look out of, and you're only looking at tile. And then they had these windows they can't even see out of. Like, it would drive a person mad.
Yeah. Gosh, dude. It's just such a different feeling in here than the main building. And the main building's more heavy, sad.
Mm-hmm.
This is like scary.
Yeah.
I'm scared to be in here.
100%.
Like really quiet with them.
So where are we going?
We are going down to the lobotomy.
Chelsea.
I'm sorry.
Like I was saying, right now we are heading down to the lobotomy recovery wing, which is down another floor. So we just gotta find that.
This cage, dude. I forgot about this.
I don't know. I'm just freaking myself out.
Oh, that is just a creepy thing to walk into. Just this open area here.
Down here, where all the paintings and stuff are, is like the arts and craft area, and then everything down here would be the lobotomy recovery.
Oh, jeez. You know what's so sad about that photo? It's a young patient who is still developing. A very, very young patient. There were kids who were lobotomized just because they acted out as kids.
He had a double lobotomy, it looks like.
This kid had no say in this procedure. He was sent here. He was forced to get 2 holes blown in his superior orbit into his brain. I cannot believe that we actually believe that this was standard of care. I know, like, a lot of people don't like talking about medical history because it's kind of, it looks like a, dark mark on our history, and being the forefront runners for so many things, it's not talked about often, but I think it's important to talk about. I think it's important to note that we screwed up at times when we thought we were right.
I mean, all aspects of history are very important to talk about and remember, and like, if this kind of stuff wasn't recorded, this might happen today. Dude, this is big. This is.
Is this still recovery?
I think so. Which just goes to show you how many lobotomies they were administering if this area is this big.
I don't remember the stats, but Dr. Walter Freeman did a lot in one day. Jeez, this is a lot of surface area.
Is there anybody down here?
This is the end of it. Wow. That's so much space for recovery.
I think there was a whole nother hallway that we didn't even go down to.
This is just the recovery wing, and you need this much space just for like the recovery from one surgery. So many people were crammed down here.
It also makes you wonder if, based on all of the really serious side effects from the lobotomy, who was the lobotomy really for? Was it for the patient or was it for the caretaker?
I mean, you gotta believe it was for the caretaker. Like, this is the best way we can get them to just basically be zombies and just follow the rules, be normal, and go on with their day.
Also, when you think of a lobotomy, most people assume it's for the criminally insane or incredibly mentally ill people. Some people who had lobotomies had something like depression, something that we all experience at times, anxiety, just like, I can't believe how wrong we went.
I feel like we should do the spirit box in here and just try that device again now in here, especially after everything they went through.
Yeah.
Maybe we go to the wing with the beds downstairs and just whip out the spirit box and try to make some communication. Okay, got the spirit box again. We had some luck in the last building.
The one device.
And we're gonna try it in here. I mean, Chelsea and Connor were both physically affected, and there's said to be a lot of violent spirits here. There's even spirits that will mimic you. So I'm curious to see like what we're gonna get in here.
Now in SB7 mode.
Is anyone here with us?
You can use this device. You can channel your voice.
Who is trying to hurt one of our friends?
Nothing.
Nothing. Like, not even anything.
That is so weird. Like, we got a lot of mail responses earlier.
Right.
And not even a single response.
Right.
It's just been static for 15 minutes. You'd think if this was just gonna pick up the frequencies of the radio, and like you'd think then we would have been getting voices like we did before.
Right.
We just went 15 minutes with zip.
Not even a little bit of anything.
I don't even want to keep it going any longer.
Going off like
after
crazy.
almost 20 minutes, it's like not worth it.
Right. don't want to waste our time.
It's weird considering what they got too. Like they were hearing loud crashes and all sorts of stuff.
Right. Do you think like it's because there was Chelsea, who was a female?
Maybe.
And like they're just like, I don't know, showing off because there's a female in here?
I could have drawn them out a lot more. Okay, let's go to the other side.
Deal.
And then we'll try the Ovilus over there and see if we can get communication then.
Okay.
All right. We don't have too much longer in here before we have to start moving into part 2, sleeping alone. But we're on the opposite side now, and we're going to turn on the Ovilus. If there's anyone in here, you can use this now to choose one word at a time. Short.
You said we're not in here for a long time.
True.
Dude, they said that they would mock them.
True, yeah, like it was mimicking them as, like Chelsea said actually, and then it said actually.
Yep.
I said we're only going to be here for a little bit longer. Short. Amount. Short amount.
No way.
Short amount of time?
If it says time.
Mimicking us.
What is happening, dude? Time!
No shot.
Short amount time.
What is happening?
Dude, I just said that. Short amount of time?
It literally said a full sentence back to you.
Same thing that happened to them.
Why is it doing that?
I'd be like, can you
Instead of copying
hear
what
us?
we have to say, can you say something yourself? Why were you locked up here?
We know that only criminals were in here. What did you do? Did.
What did you do?
Did.
It said
What?
Dude, this is actually so strange.
You're just copying what we're saying. Can you give us an original message?
Wasn't this a jokester?
You can tell us anything about yourself, what you did, what you think about us, anything.
Can you describe one of us? Why were you hurting our friends?
I'm pretty sure it was a
We
jokester.
should try to see if there's anybody down here, if there's anyone who wants to give us a message, if there's any communication we can make.
Do you guys want to go back to that room with all the chairs in it and like
Didn't
the
they have
digital
a
recorder
room
session?
with a doll?
Yeah, I mean, we are down here. We should take
dolls?
out some equipment.
Okay, so right here we have the digital recorder. This is a
love this
device that picks up frequencies that our human ears cannot detect, and it is said that spirits can speak in those frequencies. So this device should pick up spirit voices called EVPs.
It'd be really interesting to communicate with a former patient, because I don't know if I'd want to speak to anyone else involved in this wing of the building, to be completely honest.
I am rolling on the digital recorder in the lobotomy recovery ward. If there is anyone here with us, we have a device that you can talk to us through. Can you come down here and give us your name, maybe?
If we are speaking with a former lobotomy patient, this is your chance to say something to the world for everyone to hear. What do you want people to know?
Prior to the
I saw
procedure,
the light next
were you
door,
under the
but-
impression that this was going to give you a better quality of life?
Yeah, what if something's good over
After the
here?
procedure, do you think you had a better quality of life?
I know a lot of people considered you guys problems or nuisance to society, but how did you view yourself?
How would you describe life here at the asylum?
Should we listen to it back?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Come on, get something.
I'm rolling on the digital recorder in the lobotomy recovery
right after that second question, did you have a better quality of life? I thought I heard no life. Dude.
Wow.
If it is saying no life after that, that might be one of the realest, like most saddest ways to even answer that question.
If you think about it, like who you are is like what makes up your life.
Yes.
And like what makes you you is your personality, how you react to things. You know, like it's what makes all of us individual and unique. And the fact that the goal of this procedure, the goal of the frontal lobotomy, was to disrupt the personality center of the brain.
Just going on it, like that was one of the immediate questions we had down here was like, I wonder if they knew, like going into the procedure, like what it was or like if it would benefit them. So it sounds like we kind of have an answer to that. Like maybe a lot of these people did think like, oh, this is going to help me. Like I was told this is going to fix these problems I have.
And it didn't.
Oh, dude, this is really heavy.
I know a lot of people consider you guys problems or nuisance to society, but how did you view yourself? How would you describe why you're here at the asylum?
Not much.
Wow. Dude.
Interesting.
To be completely honest with you, this isn't probably what like a paranormal investigator would want to hear, but I would actually be surprised if former lobotomy patients were still down here.
Yeah, dude, like that's the one thing I always think about when I come to places like this, especially where it's like the one place you don't want to be stuck at and you end up trapped here for who knows how long.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Dude, it mimicked us, and then we called it out, and now it's not saying anything, just like the other side.
Like it's so weird, dude.
Are we intimidating them? Are they afraid of us, or are they just kind of sick of us already?
Yeah, dude, it's definitely taunting us.
Yeah.
In not too long, one of us is going to be in here completely alone for multiple hours. What do you think about that? Should that person be worried?
Why are you being so quiet now? You're doing a bunch when there's a girl in here.
They're trying to intimidate her.
This is literally the most confused I've ever been in a building.
Wow.
It's mimicked us, and then it's been silent. And this is after they had a wild experience in here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we've asked for you to speak to us with an original message, and you can't. So let's just keep with you copying us. Can you continue to copy us right now? Will you be more obvious when there's just one of us in here?
Nothing.
You've seen everyone in our group. Who would you want to be in here alone?
Watch. Chapel Saint.
Describe one of us.
Feels like it's playing a game for sure. Mm-hmm. It's like compelling because it's like copying us, but it's also annoying because I want to like get some sort of answers.
Right.
Well, we're gonna get out of here really soon. Do you have any final messages? Can you give us one original message?
Where are we supposed to seek you?
Another 18 minutes of nothing.
Like, I'm actually getting frustrated. It's one of these things where I'm just like, why is it so intimidated to talk to us? Why can't it say an original thought? Like, what is going on?
Unfortunately, it is that time where we have to move into part 2, where we all separate, go alone, sleep alone, and that's what we're heading into right now. You ready for part 2?
Not in the slightest. This isn't, like, we've done this
I'm ready for
over
part 2.
100 times, and this is the part I always dread.
And this place is so massive. Like, this one's gonna suck, but even in the main building, like, everyone is gonna be so far away.
Yeah.
Let's head back. We told them we'd be back around now.
Let's do it.
I feel like we should do a follow-up. Like, I don't know if you guys want to ask more questions about that, or if we just want to ask one question and let it roll. I just want this, whoever we're talking to have like an open forum to just tell us about you. Who are you as a person?
We usually end a digital recorder session with that type of question anyways. So I wouldn't mind like an open mic if someone wants to convey something to us.
I'm rolling again on the digital recorder in the lobotomy recovery ward. I'm just gonna set this on the ground in front of us. Whoever we were talking to, or anyone that does want to talk, we just want to give you this opportunity to tell us about yourself. Show the world who you were, who you are. Anything you would like to say, you have the opportunity right now.
Something, please.
All right, let's see.
They let it
if
go for
anyone
20
wanted
minutes.
to talk.
Rolling again on the digital recorder in the lobotomy recovery ward. Just set this on the ground of us. Whoever we were talking to, or anyone that does want to talk, we just want to give you this opportunity to tell us about yourself. Show the world who you were, who you are. Anything you would like to say, you have the opportunity right now.
Go back.
What was that?
Is it I didn't get better?
I didn't get better.
Let's just hear it again.
Yeah.
That's totally it.
I didn't get better.
Oh my gosh.
That's
And why were people put here in the first place? With intentions of getting better.
To get better. So it's like a follow-up to the last response too that we got in the previous session.
Anything else?
True. No life and
I didn't get better.
I didn't get better.
Wow. Oh my gosh. And there's still a bit to listen to, so I think we continue.
Please, shoot more.
Okay, nothing else after
Wild.
that voice came through.
One response. One very powerful response.
Honestly.
I mean, if you had one sentence to say about this place and you got one shot, like, that would make sense. But that's the message that we were getting.
The question too, like, was tell us about yourself. And that's the response is I didn't get better. They were forced to be in here and it didn't even work. They went through so much suffering in the hopes that maybe one day they could return to their families.
Do you hear the anger in that voice?
Yeah.
Imagine if someone came down here without the respect of acknowledging the situation. I'd be pretty upset too.
Yeah. And that's probably where all the physical attacks on some people that come down here, that's probably exactly how that happens is if you come down here disrespecting or just kind of oblivious to the situation, I would be very upset too if I was a spirit down here.
All I can say is I do feel safer knowing that we're in a group of 3, but there is somebody that will be sleeping here tonight alone.
Yeah. Thank you for talking to us and sharing, what you feel inside and your frustration and anger with how you were treated here. We do come here in respect and we don't want to upset you, but thank you for talking to us. It is getting late. We should probably go meet up with the other 2 and we all know what's next. All right.
Let's do it.
Let's head back.
Okay, so we just left the criminally insane building. Me and Tanner right now, we're gonna go meet up with the rest of the team and just share our experiences. But that is gonna be the end of this video. We're moving into part 2 right now, which is sleeping alone. Definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell to be alerted when that next video drops. That will be next Friday's video. Don't forget to comment below where you guys found the hidden rubber duck. Somewhere in this video, there's a hidden rubber duck.
Also, if you enjoyed this video, we have a bunch of exclusive content, bonus scenes. We have our podcast and an entire community over at fearclub.com. So go check that out. It's a great way to support us and keep us alive and having us do more cool locations just like this.
Another way you can support us is by purchasing our merch at feargear.shop. We love seeing you guys wear our merch, and we're really excited about this new drop. So check it out, feargear.shop. Well,
when you guys send pictures of you guys rocking the merch, which you guys can put on the community post tab. I would love to see you guys rocking it, but I love just seeing the merch being worn.
So we're gonna wrap it up right here. Time to move into part 2, sleeping alone. We will see you guys next week.
So we gotta wait until then for part 2, but I definitely enjoyed this one. There are some pretty standstill moments, but again, there was a lot of good parts where you could hear the footsteps, the voices, and so forth. Again, when it comes to ghost hunting, it's like deer hunting. Sometimes you see some deer, sometimes you don't. Sometimes there's tons of it, and then it's crickets. So same with ghost hunting. Leave your thoughts and opinions if you heard anything, or if you wanted to put your 2 cents of what the entities possibly said. That's what the comments are for. Hit the like button on both channels. Helps us out. Subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Please take care. Be safe. As always, keep nerding on, and God bless, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.